All right, music fans, welcome back. It's Dave. It is the Real Music Observer, observing real music in real time for real people, just like you right there, just like me right here. A simple truth in this Fleetwood Mac controversy that a lot of people have probably forgotten about. When Buckingham and Nicks were brought into Fleetwood Mac, it was at the insistence of Lindsey Buckingham that Stevie be brought in with him. This is it's a pretty well known fact in rock circles that at the time Mick Fleetwood was kind of searching for a guitarist, and he found Lindsey. He didn't say anything initially about Stevie. He found Lindsey and wanted Lindsey to come into the group. Buckingham and Nicks had kind of fallen flat. The record label was done. Their sales were, whether you agree with that or not, if you go back and listen to that music, it's pretty good, and it's probably was probably an injustice that happened. But it's just bizarre to think that now here we are in 2018, and Lindsey Buckingham gets fired by himself. Okay, if anything, what would have been more fair is to get rid of both Buckingham and Nicks, because they came as a pair and they should have left as a pair. I think that would have been a horrible thing, but I can kind of at least see some of the irony and some of the consistency in that approach. But certainly there was a power struggle within this group. There has been one for quite some time. Lindsey was on the lower end of that totem pole, and now he's looking in from the outside, playing his butt off, by the way, solo and in concert. I've watched so much footage of this guy, and I got to think to myself, I even overlooked how amazing of a guitar player he is. If anything comes out of this, it's the fact that people are starting to recognize how great he is, and what a travesty this is that they just plugged the hole with a celebrity. They found a celebrity guitarist who had some name ID and who was garnering sympathy because, his boss had kicked the bucket last year, unfortunately, and now this is where we're at. So for Fleetwood Mac fans, you've got to remember how this all began and now where it's at. It's just sad, and Mick Fleetwood really should be embarrassed at this stage. He just should be, but they're not. They're making money, and this is a big money train, and it's a promotions train, and it's Live Nation, and it's all these things combined to make this stuff happen. It isn't about the art or the music. It's just about getting people in the seats. Done. Be back soon.